Our chief guest, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, His Excellency Honorable Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, the Governor of the County of Kakamega, His Excellency Fernandez Baraza, the Deputy Governor, Principal Secretary, ICT and Digital Economy, Engineer John Tanui, Principal Secretary, Broadcasting and Telecommunication, Professor Edward Kisiangani, Principal Secretary, Higher Education and Research, Dr. Beatrice Muganda, Principal Secretary, TVET, Deputy CEO and Managing Director, Huawei, and also Deputy, Mr. Samuel Cheng, and Deputy CEO, Director of Public Affairs in Huawei in Kenya, Mr. Stephen Sang, the Principal of Kakamega County Polytechnic, Madam Caroline Kamete, distinguished guests, members of the administration led by the Regional Commissioner, the government officers, and our students. Good afternoon. It's a real honor to be here, Your Excellency. Let me begin by expressing my gratitude to each and every individual and group presented here in today's meeting. I deeply appreciate the time, resources, and effort you have invested to be here. Karibuni sana. We have seen a lot that has been done here, and really glad to see a lady reading. I was telling my colleagues, everywhere where there is a lady, you'll see this kind of progress, and would want to encourage more women to be in that positions, Your Excellency. It is an honor to lead the digital superhighway agenda for our country. This is a transformative initiative aimed at connecting Kenyan to the opportunities of the digital economy. Among its key components, the digital hub stands out as a cornerstone of this vision. These hubs empower our youth by providing access to the internet and other online services that we are rolling out. We already heard what our young people had to say. They are already making dollars, and I think that is a vision we had from the word go. It is our duty as leaders to ensure we double these dollars. It should not be $100 next year. We should be talking about thousands and thousands of dollars that is coming to our communities. As we work to lower the cost of devices, these digital hubs remain our most effective tool for reaching all Kenyans. They provide access to essential services. Devices equip individuals with valuable digital skills and offer high-speed internet, ensuring that no one is left behind on our journey toward a digitally empowered society. Excellency, distinguished guests, I see immense potential to the digital hubs as centers of innovation and inclusion. My vision for these hubs goes beyond providing computers. I envision a diverse range of equipment, including tools for creative economy, such as podcasting and videography, to gear enabling our youth to produce and monetize audio and video content. Again, we are saying we want to create jobs. We want to create jobs of high level, dignified jobs that our young people can do in this digital space. Additionally, I see these hubs as centers of accessibility equipped with assistive technology devices to ensure that people enabled differently can seamlessly access the internet and participate fully in the digital economy. These advancements will empower all Kenyans to leverage digital technologies for creativity, productivity, and inclusion. Distinguished guests, Your Excellency, when it comes to the services that can be accessed online, the most crucial ones are those that allow our youth to earn an income. The internet offers opportunities to enhance existing livelihoods, such as marketing and selling products or services online through social media, websites, or e-commerce platforms. It also opens doors to online job opportunities, allowing us to tap into national, regional, and international markets to make money from our skills. Notably, the benefits of the internet extend beyond just earning money. Being here at Technical and Vocational Education and Training Center underscores the transformative potential of the internet in enhancing skills, whether through online classes or connecting with mentors. The internet also provides access to critical services such as health, agriculture information, which can significantly improve livelihoods and lives of our people. Excellency, as more Kenyans gain access to these services, it creates opportunities for our developers to innovate, market, and sell digital solutions. This virtuous circle will drive the growth of our digital economy, ensuring that every Kenyan has a stake in its success. In line with this vision, a team from Strathmore University, and you had this before, in collaboration with Communication Authority, conducted an evaluation of the digital hub in Kakamega, which has been operational for the past year. Their baseline assessment conducted before the hub was established has been compared with the current impact, revealing significant positive outcomes. Notably, the digital hub has brought clear educational benefits, including increased enrollment as the TVET institution has become more attractive to youth. The addition of smart screens, computers, and online content has enhanced the quality and variety of courses offered. Furthermore, both institutions here and in Shianda, where we will also launch a hub this afternoon, report remarkable growth in ICT access. Before the hubs established, only 20% of learners had access to ICT. This number has now risen to 80%, enabling the implementation of compulsory ICT learning as a common course for all students. This progress confirms yet the gain of digital infrastructure has the power to improve the quality of and access to education for our youth. We noted earlier that 70% of the youth in Kakamega, or 70% of the population in Kakamega are youth beyond the age of 35. And these are the people we must support to ensure that they are getting into the digital space to create jobs, to create content, to ensure that they are progressing their livelihoods. The trainers and leaders in the TVET institutions have become more efficient, delivering high-quality services to students. Now courses have been introduced, such as an ICT training program, which has seen 20 teens mothers enrolled. These are testament of the gains that can be made when access to learning opportunities meet sacrifice and determination. And probably before I continue, should we be having teen mothers? No, we shouldn't. We must encourage our young girls, we must support them and ensure that they are completing schools. And to do this, we have to reevaluate our households. How are we bringing up these young people? Because nationally, the gender-based violence is very high at the national level. We also have it very high in Kakamega County, as we were briefed early this morning. And the question is, what are we doing as parents? Are we playing our role to ensure that our young girls are completing schools? Are we using this digital superhighway in the right way to ensure that we are bringing cohesion at the household level? Because we are saying we are as good as we keep our household being. And that's why we must use this digital superhighway. As a government, we are committed to connect up to the village, to ensure that you have access to internet that is affordable at the household level, to ensure that we have digital services that the government offers wherever you go to a digital hub, whether it is in your house, in your school, in your local hospital, in your local chief's camp. We'd want you to have connectivity there and be able to access this document. And that's why we must be sure that we are using this for socio-economic development. Let's look at the digital superhighway as the transport system, the road system. That superhighway, we don't just go there to roam around, to waiting for anything to do. We use it when we are moving from point A to point B. And that's how we must make the digital superhighway. It is a superhighway to help you get your e-skills, do your telemedicine, do your e-commerce, get your kids to learn, exchange culture, because again, we must do that. We must ensure that our young people, they are learning from each other. We are learning from people from here, from Kikuyu, from Nakuru, from Isiolo. We must exchange culture. We must really go back to where we came from. The role of our grandparents, again, let us not forget that. With this gender-based violence, with these teen pregnancies, what role can our grandparents, our parents play to help us bring us our young kids? We realize that once you get to the digital space, you get lost, and you are as good as you are knowledgeable, as you are able to navigate through that. And that's why, again, we are talking as a government, we have to start digital household hygiene, cyber hygiene at the household level. That again, we are not letting our children to navigate through these technologies on their own. The same way we don't leave our kids in the middle of Nairobi and assume they'll get home. It's the same thing. You don't give your kids a digital device and assume they'll navigate and know what content to read, and finally in the evening you assume all is well. We must be vigilant to ensure that we protect our future generation. To continue, the community has benefited with many individuals using the computers and internet to apply for jobs. I think that is evidence. We have free Wi-Fi that covers the entire complex, has been transformative, with community members using their own devices for e-commerce and government services, among others. In fact, the availability of free Wi-Fi has directly driven an increase in smartphone ownership, as locals are now willing to invest in smartphones, knowing that they can access free internet. And again, it's about disposable income. Nobody should be using more than 10% of their disposable income to access digital services, because it needs to be a public good. It needs to be a basic right, so that you have to access your government services at an affordable rate. Finally, I wish to remind you of the African saying, which says, if you wish to go fast, go alone, but if you wish to go far, go together. I wish to thank all the partners who have worked with us towards the realization of these hubs, and thanks, engineer, you have already done that for us, but I just want to say I thank Huawei for their support in providing the smart screens and devices that have been used extensively for teaching, connecting the institutions to the government fiber network, offering wide Wi-Fi coverage across the campus, and providing advanced training for the trainers so that they can pass their skills on to students. I extend my gratitude to the Strathmore University for partnering with the government by supporting with the research towards achieving the digital superhighway agenda. And I want to challenge research institutions, let's look at lived experiences. We are connecting these people, but we do want to hear from them. What are they gaining from this connectivity? I think that is very key for us, so that we can continue improving and providing what is needed. And also guide our young people to contextualize solutions, to contextualize use of these digital services, to come up with solutions that we can use both at the national level and at the global level. We are talking of creating jobs, and these are the avenues we'll use to create jobs, to ensure in your bedroom in Kakamega, you can come up with a solution that can solve issues in China, in Estonia, across the globe. I think that's the thinking we'd want to give our children as we move forward. Together, let us continue on the journey for the digital transformation. And with those few remarks, distinguished guests, Your Excellency, I request all of us to be upstanding as I invite the Prime Cabinet Secretary, His Excellency, Honorable Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, to address us. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Please be seated.